Hey everybody, this is Ema with Ema's Wellness Garden. I'm doing some different things with Ema's Wellness. I'm adding wellness to it because a lot of times people think I have a garden, in which I do because my name was Ema's Garden, and my husband so graciously said, "Baby, call the name of the business Ema's Garden because in Hebrew, Ema means mother." So that's wonderful. And a lot of people do call me mom. And I talk and counsel a lot of people, and they do. So that's well. So I decided I'm not going to get rid of Ema's, but I think I'm going to add Ema's Wellness Garden. Tell me what you think about that. So let's get on with the video. So the other day, well, actually today, I went out and I harvested some moringa. See how beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? So I had it soaking in water, and so but not just plain water, but in salt water. So I had it soaking in salt water, and I'm getting ready to take it out. And why did I soak it in salt water? Because if you know me, if you've been following me, I do not like bugs. That was another reason I didn't think I would ever do this garden thing. But thanks goodness to the Most High, He brought me through. And this is some of the production from it. I do a lot of herbs, and so this is one of them. And that's the moringa. They call moringa the miracle tree. I know you got to. Let me tell you, moringa has so many benefits. It's almost on the same level as sea moss, okay? But it's just in a different category because, of course, we know that sea moss comes from the ocean and the sea, and it grows on a rock. This comes from the earth. So that's why I call EMA'S of land and sea, because I harvest the sea moss from the ocean while crafted, and I harvest the plant from the land. Okay? So either way, each of them come from the Most High. I'm not going to preach, but if you follow the word or the scriptures at all, Genesis 1:29 said, He has given us every green herb for our health. Now, whether you choose to do it that way, it's a personal preference. But the ones that do, I'm going to bring you information, and I'm going to bring you herbs that will help to heal your body and make you better. Okay? But it's a process. You can't start today and think you're going to solve it tomorrow just because you take a 16-ounce bottle of sea moss or 60 capsules in a month. And then you start feeling better, then people stop. And then what happens? You go right back to the same situation. So anyway, that's not what this video is about. I just started talking and going on. So let me see if you can see. I have, this is a dehydrator. It what it does is it dehydrates fruits and vegetables and turns it into where you can blend it and make it to a powder, or you can dehydrate it and do other things with it. So I'm choosing today, after I take all of my little stems, I'm going to break them off like that. All the plant is good. So I'm saving all of it because uh, of the benefits that it gives you energy. Uh, if you got stuff going on in your body, it will find the root of the problem and go to it and start working on it. And again, you can't take it for 30 days and then stop and never take it again. Why? Because you are losing your nutrients. You build your nutrients and then you tear them down by not continuing the process. So, uh, I am cutting off these little stems of moringa, and those are the ones that I'm going to put on the dehydrator. And this is part 2 of part 1. So if you haven't seen part 1, where I actually cut it off of the moringa tree, and I did all of this, you guys, in a container. I don't plant in the ground. Why? One, because the ground here in my backyard is so hard to penetrate, even though we have penetrated and planted some things. But I had just started out planting in containers because of my phobia with bugs. And so I just continued, and it's really doing well. Uh, so I'm just showing you part 2 of what I'm doing now. And I'm not throwing any part of this away. I'm just going to set it over there. I will probably make a moringa tincture with part of this moringa plant also. And again, you're still getting the vitamins and nutrients. And then this is going to be powder. Why should I buy powder from someone that I don't know when I know what I put in my garden? I know that I fertilize my garden with sea moss, and how I take care of my garden. So why would I get it from someplace else? Because it's organic. I don't have to guess if it's organic. I know. So that's good in itself, right? So anyway, I'm not going to hold you long. I'm getting ready to start the process. Let's see if you can see. So these are getting, excuse me. I'm going to take it and put them and arrange them on the plate like so, as Tabitha used to say, like so. I'm going to lay them on the rack like that. Okay. And I'm going to do that all the way around. I'm probably going to do it on 3 or 4 racks. So that's the first one. I'll put that in there. And this is the second one. So then what's going to happen, once I start it and get it going, it'll probably be there for like 24-hour period. Second one. And you see, I didn't have a lot of moringa, but I got enough to do what I want to do. And I'm going to come back to you with a part 3 of this whole process and let you see how it's done. I'm even going to show you how the last part of making the moringa capsules, in case you want to make your own. It's a process. Life is a process, right? We have to do things to go from one point to another. And so the thing that I'm doing here is the process of drying out the moringa, and then I will turn it into a powdery substance, and probably just do straight moringa capsules opposed to putting sea moss in it. Sometimes I just do the straight moringa capsules because, so you can see, they're all in there now and ready to go. So I'm going to get this party started, and I'm glad you came by and hung out with me. I really appreciate your company. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, make sure you let me know. And most of all, I want you to stay healthy. Because if you stay healthy, you can get wealthy. And if you get wealthy, well, the rest is history. Okay, so I put my top on there, and it's plugged in. So I'll be back with part 3, and you have a wonderful and blessed and happy, prosperous day. Till then. Oh, by the way, I started a group on Facebook, if you're interested, where every other week I will be doing some teachings on different herbs and ways to do sea moss and smoothies, just whatever the chat needs to be about. If it needs to be about a body, a mental, physical, because holistic is the mind, body, and soul. So if it needs to go into that, I'll do that. But it's called EMA'S Wellness Chat. So join the group, and then I'll be able to send you out. You got to answer a few questions, because I'm not just going to have everybody there. It's going to be people that really want this, that really have a hunger for treating their temple well. So yeah, go on over to Facebook, EMA'S Garden group, EMA'S Wellness Group. Look under groups and join the group. Okay? So I shared that with you. I think I remembered everything. If I didn't, guess what? We'll talk about it next time. So until then, you have a great day. Bye-bye.